NCR has taken a two-pronged approach. One is the development, other is the welfare schemes, sir. The welfare schemes, Kalyan Lakshmi, Shadi Mubarak, the 6 rupees rice scheme, the 2-bedroom, and there's a whole range of for the handicapped, for the widows, and that is what has made us closer to our people, and they have belief that we are in the right direction, sir. So for all these schemes, we are already using the Aadhaar card, and it is benefiting us, just as the finance minister mentioned about the LPG scheme, how it's benefiting the nation. Sir, the pilot project for Aadhaar was implemented in my constituency, that is the high-tech city in Hyderabad, that's the office, and the officer in charge was actually my classmate. Sir, both Andhra Pradesh and Telangana are utilizing it very well, but the efficiency of this implementation right now, even in Andhra Pradesh, they are not fully using, just as in Telangana. We use Aadhaar as well as alternate ID like voter ID and exact. But a significant portion is Aadhaar. But if we migrate completely to Aadhaar, it's a significant benefit, sir. The risks are huge, but we are supporting the government in this only because the immediate benefits are greater than the immediate risk. There are a lot of long-term risks, sir. I think we need to review at some other time. And let me go through them, sir. Sir, I'm also an IT professional. I headed a General Electric company and a Wipro company as the CEO. And we implemented ID systems in United States and in India, which is primarily for the healthcare. It's called the UHID. So there are the technical flaws, let me point out, sir. Typically in ID systems, one of the risks is privacy and identity theft. These are the two risks. None of the technological systems implemented prevent these two risks, sir. So the current system has a biometric, number one, the implementation itself, the biometric merely says that this fingerprints belongs to this face, but this face and this fingerprint is attributed or associated with this personality. So you need what is called as the minimum data sets, and in the minimum data sets, some immutable characteristics of the person besides the face and the fingerprints. Like, for example, sir, mother's maiden name is a compulsory minimum data set field, because mother's maiden name cannot be changed, it's immutable. Similarly, birthday, but birthday, we don't record it very well, so the mother's age at the time of birth. So there are some immutable. These are some of the technological things. There are many, many more. These are not being. Secondly, sir, for identity theft, basically, there's an identifying mechanism and a de-identifying mechanism. And that is through a mechanism in UHID, it's called encrypted UHID. So in Aadhaar, it will be encrypted Aadhaar. So the sensitive information has to be de-associated with the identity and then given on. In healthcare, sir, so if you are transferring health medical records, electronic medical records, the encrypted ID is associated with the clinical data and sent, but not my name and my address. So these mechanisms are not there, and it can be misused, sir. So the way it's, I think the clause 57 clearly establishes it's not a money bill. We only wish it was introduced in a different route, because it can be used for any other purposes where finance and money are not involved. It's very, very clear, sir. So I hope, and I know it will go to the Raj Sabha, but 110 says you have 14 calendar days. So in 14 calendar days, it has to go there, they have to send the recommendations and come back. So if it's not going to happen, it's going to push through, let it be pushed through. But I hope in the next sessions, we will revisit them, because there are landmines in this, there are risks in this. So in United States, it's called the Social Security number. And the Social Security number is a skeleton key able to unlock the kingdom of untold riches for identity theft, sir. Just now my friend said that, yes, Aadhaar helps the government eliminate fraud. But, sir, it also helps criminal to indulge in fraud through identity theft, sir. So that is what we need to prevent. 2 minutes and 2 important points. So it helps the identity. It steals the central piece of data needed to hijack a credit, steal a health insurance, and use it as human shields, and generally wreak havoc. And this is written by a columnist in USA. Every day, 2 branches of the US government, the executive and the legislative, put our identities, sometimes even our life at risk because of mismanagement of the social security numbers. Sir, a bill, there are penalties. If somebody steals identity theft or encroaches on the privacy, there are penalties. But sir, a bill may be good on paper, but it should be implementable on streets and in the agencies, sir. That is the flaw. However